Hey, good evening, everybody. How's it going? How's your week been? Um, all right, I'm going to tell you something that everybody knows. It's cold. I walked outside just a little bit ago because tomorrow's trash day. So I walked outside a little bit ago to take the trash to the curb. And I realized that the amount of time that I want to spend outside without, putting on hat and gloves and coats like that is about half the distance between my door and the curb. So yeah, I spent about four times as much time outside as what I wanted to. But there is one thing that I'm thankful for, or well, technically, I guess two things. These things, don't look at my hair. Hang on. These things are great. I love these. This is one of two hats that I have that was done by Steel and Stitches. She made me this one, and then she made me this one. Um, this one is your standard, just one type of yarn, and I'm probably describing this in a very terrible way because this is a single strand worst weight crocheted hat, stocking hat. Which that brings up another question. Is it a stocking cap? Is it a beanie? Or is it a toboggan?
Or a toque.
A what? A toque? Okay, listen, I know what a toque is, and this is not a toque. I also know I'm going to go out on a limb here and say I know what a toboggan is, and a toboggan is a type of sled you used to play on in the snow that you need your stocking cap for. So I can say this could either be a beanie or a stocking cap. I'm kind of old school, so I lean towards stocking cap, but I would find beanie acceptable.
Skull cap too.
See, when I think of skull cap, I think of something completely different. I think of a hat that you would typically see. A good example of a skull cap would be something that you would see a Jewish practitioner wearing, or like you.
So you think more yarmulke style as opposed
So,
to
yeah, the yarmulke would be one style of a skull cap. They're also like a lot of like the.
like what I wear to bed is also sometimes.
I was thinking that like what the monks or some of the clerics in like the Middle Ages would also wear would is what I would think of as a skull cap.
But yeah,
So.
no, if you went on looking on like Etsy or other things, it actually falls into that category.
Yeah.
I had to
Hmm.
understand that 10 years ago.
Okay. But anyway, now this one, since that is a single yarn worst single strand worst weight. This one is different. This one is a double strand worst weight. So whereas this one is just like one strand of or one skein of yarn that a line is pulled out and knitted. This one actually
Is what?
yeah, crocheted. Sorry, knitted, crocheted. I tend to use the two terms interchangeably quite often to my own detriment. Anyway, so whereas this one, which is a little smaller, is just a single strand of yarn that is pulled out and crocheted to create that. This one actually is two strands, like a strand from two different skeins at the same time. That's why you see the gray and the red in here. She used one gray and she used one red to make this one. So this is a lot heavier and a lot thicker cap.
And then you've got the bulky yarn, which is that.
And then you've got like a bulky type of yarn. Was that used for this, or is this something else you could use?
Used for the palm hats
okay.
That we have.
So that's a whole lot of talking for me to say that if you don't have a good beanie stocking cap,
to make this.
Oh, so that bulky yarn you just saw would have been used to make this. These are like the ear warmers. So if you don't have something like that, this week is definite proof that you need it. And I am super thankful. This one I wear a lot. I started wearing this one a lot last fall. I don't know how many of you remembered for Thanksgiving, or not for Thanksgiving, for Halloween last year. I was Charlie Brown, and I shaved my head bald. And this one, yeah, I wore this one at work a lot just because, quite honestly, it got chilly at work, and I would wear that one just to keep my head warm. But this one is my go-to when it's cold outside. Put this one on, covers up my ears, keeps me super warm. So yes, that is my shameless plug for Steel and Stitches. Those are some amazing stocking caps. If you need one, reach out to her, get one. We have several that are already made up, and we always take custom orders. So if we don't have what you need, we can probably make it for you. So, yeah, other than that, um, I don't know if anybody noticed that I switched from the 480p format to the 720p format. Note my desk is fairly clean. I know it here. Hang on a second. Let me try this. Let me see if I can. No, that's a little better. So this is my desk, my yodeling pickle. I don't really know why I pushed that. In my pen holder, I have Darth Vader is my pen holder. I have a couple of jars of pickles that I haven't gotten to yet. Um, Surprisingly enough, it takes a minute to go through a half a gallon of pickles. I made it through one. I'm working on the second half gallon, and I still have a quart left from Williams Farm. And then I have this one that I picked up from Haywood Treats. This one I grabbed at the fall market, the fall farmers market. I haven't cracked that one open yet, but I suspect it will happen in. Oh wait, yes, I have. Yes, I did open this one. Yeah, my grandson and I opened that one up because it's got like 4 cloves of garlic right in the top of it. A couple of books that I got for Christmas. The Empire Striketh Back. Yeah, and the Jedi doth, or was it? Yeah, the Jedi doth return. Yeah. So there is an author, Ian Dosher, that reimagined the Star Trek series as William Shakespeare plays, and so yeah, it's excuse me, not Star Trek, Star Wars, written in the style of William Shakespeare. So, and then also in the back, here's the ever famous rattling pickle, because I am a big deal, and this was both my congratulations for graduating college, and also this was the keep your hands off the rest of the merchandise bribery pickle. And behind it, my Civilization board game. I love the game Civilization. It's one of my favorite games in the world. I have owned every version of Civilization through Civ 1 all the way up through the current one, Civ 6. And yes, I am looking forward to Civ 7 when it's supposed to be out either later this year or first part of next year. So yes, looking forward to that. Anyway, so that's it. And my desk is clean. I have a notebook or notepad on my desk so I can take notes. I have my fountain pen, and I also have my other fountain pen that I keep handy. It's really weird. I don't know why I don't put my fountain. Well, I do sometimes, but not usually. I don't keep my fountain pens in my cup holder or my pen / cup. I don't know why. I just don't. So yeah, that's my newly cleaned off desk, which I switched. Allowed me to switch to the wide format. Oh wait, I see comments popping up. This ought to be good. Yes, the OG pickle rattle. And bets on how long the clean desk lasts. 2 weeks. Yeah. I mean, I need to clean it off at least once a month, because it usually doesn't stay clean for more than 2 weeks. So, but we'll give it a shot. Maybe since I have you as uh, what's the word I'm looking for?
That thing.
Accountability partners, for lack of a better term. Maybe for you, I'll be able to keep my desk clean. Oh, and wait, what's this? Oh, yeah, I do use my fountain pens all the time. They are those are the two pens, literally the only two pens I ever use. Um,
At the house.
yeah, well, I have a different fountain pen that I use at work.
Exactly.
So the only other pens really that get used in here is the Sharpie marker, when I need to Sharpie stuff, or the black permanent marker when I need. Oh, shut up! I knew that was going to happen.
Best stocking stuffer ever.
The black marker for when. And that stupid pickle. Anyway, so welcome to the first 11 minutes of the show where we talk about all sorts of stuff, absolutely not related to much of anything. But hey, it's all good. We are. I've been playing around a little bit. So here, I'm going to have to swap this around a little bit. So I went to a new format for the slides. Let me know what you think of this new format. So I went from, instead of a horizontal format, I went to a vertical format. That way I could basically have me bigger on the screen, and still have a good format for the.
So you went portrait instead of landscape, so you could be landscape.
Yeah, I don't know how to switch me to portrait. I mean, and I'm pretty sure I can't do that in the middle of a live. I might look at that afterwards, but I don't think I can. I don't think I can make me portrait. But anyway, so yeah, so we were talking about Steel and Stitches, and Steel and Stitches, I love these hats. Super, super love these hats. You should definitely get one or two, maybe even three. Oh, speaking of Steel and Stitches, this isn't Steel and Stitches, but it was my amazing production manager, who also happens to be the mind behind the creative part of Steel and Stitches, created my new intro video. Did you guys notice that? I thought that was really cool. She put that together for me earlier today, and I thought that was just really awesome. I appreciate that so much. So what did we do? Where did we go? We went to Shadrack's a lot. Yeah, that's right. You didn't leave the house, but I went to Shadrack's on Thursday. I was running around town running some errands, so I ran by Shadrack's and got some coffee. And then Saturday, I was running some errands and ran by Shadrack's and picked up Shadrack's and brought it back to the house for everybody. And then today, I had to go run some errands, and while I was out, I had to run by Shadrack's because it was cold outside. I don't know if I have a problem or if because I'm kind of like using every excuse I can to go to Shadrack's. So is there a 12-step program for Shadrack's? If there is, don't tell me about it. I don't want to know. Also, while I was out on Thursday, I had to swing by the Food Dudes because I had a tremendous craving for a fried bologna sandwich. I don't know why, but I had a ridiculous craving. It's like I woke up Thursday morning thinking about a fried bologna sandwich. No idea why. So I ran by Food Dudes to grab a fried bologna sandwich while I was in town. Since I did, crazily enough, I was in town until about 11 o'clock Thursday. It took me forever. But hey, that happens sometimes. Yes, I am getting very good use out of that Shadrack's VIP card. Something else we did on Saturday was we went to Unraveled Yarn Boutique. Well, we didn't. I did. Jersey was sick. She was not feeling well at all. So we went to Unraveled. We didn't. I did. Me and the mouse in my pocket. We did.
We're a team, so where one of us goes,
Yeah.
the other's there in spirit.
It was me and the pickle. It was my pocket pickle. So
Oh no, poor Patrick.
Anyway, it's the lovely thing about lives is you can't edit this out in post production. You know that thing that most people have between their brain and their mouth that gives them a chance to rethink what they're going to say before they say it? I don't have one. Half the time I say things and I'm surprised when they come out of my mouth too. So
It's not any better than wet water.
this is true. Yes. Earlier today, this is the quote of the day was that tastes like wet water. That's the quote of the day.
The ludicrous comment.
Yeah. The ludicrous, not the singer comment of the day is that tastes like wet water.
Sorry, my brain is still.
That's okay. I mean, you're not the only one that does things like that. I still remember, my son when he was younger making the comment that I don't like these French fries. They taste too much like potato. I don't know what to say about that, but anyway, yeah. Yeah, so I went to Unraveled, ran to Unraveled on Saturday, and this will be a shock. I didn't buy anything.
You placed an order.
Placed an order, I did, but I didn't buy anything. So yeah, went to Shadrack's and then went to Unraveled. I did buy stuff at Shadrack's, then went to Unraveled, placed an order for some stuff we need. Gonna get a brand new ball winder. Which reminds me,
You just want to get lazy. That's all.
hang on, I gotta find this.
I'm gonna take the easy way out.
Well, I mean, have you met me?
A time or two.
I'm gonna take the easy way out. So that doesn't work either. But so yeah, this says this was a post by Unraveled earlier today. Get yourself a man that knows how to use a yarn swift and a yarn winder. What is a yarn swift?
That's that thing that looks like a clothing dryer that
Oh yeah.
umbrellas out.
Okay.
That you would put the skein of like my hand dyed stuff.
Okay.
You'd put it around that, and then it would hold it while you, instead of having to have somebody sit there like this.
No. Okay. All right.
Sorry, guys. There was a whole lot of Italian speak over here.
Yeah. Have you ever?
AKA hand gestures.
Yeah. Have you ever known somebody that can talk with that out their hands? It's really hard for me. And the great thing about it is like where the camera cuts off, like right about here. I spend a lot of time, and you'll see my hands will like briefly pop up because I'm doing a whole lot of stuff that's like, well, I've got more room now that I'm actually in the 720p. You can see stuff, but it used to be with the 480, it would cut off about here. I would end up doing stuff like this with my hands or all sorts of stuff, and you'd never see it. But I was still talking with my hands, even though you couldn't see it.
Yeah, but you really didn't hit the microphone nearly as much as you had today.
Well, hang on. Let me put the microphone back where it goes. I moved the microphone earlier because I was trying to show off my desk, and the microphone was kind of in the way. But so I'll put the microphone back where it normally is. That way, maybe I'll hit it a little bit less than usual, or a little bit less than I have been. But anyway, yeah. So so Petra said, get yourself a man that knows how to use a yarn swift and a yarn winder. Weber's Bookhouse has talent, and yeah, I thought that was pretty great. Also, speaking of Weber's Bookhouse, I spotted this. This was on Weber's Facebook page. They put this picture in their window. I think this was yesterday, or it might have been today. Was it today?
The date's on it.
I'm looking at the picture. I'm not looking at the Facebook page. So I know I forgot to look at the date earlier. But yeah, that says closed at 2 p.m. because it's so cold that you're, and then in the smaller letters before that, probably not still standing there reading this. And then down at the very bottom, ... are you?
Yeah, 6 hours ago.
Okay, so that was earlier today. So yeah, that was and I thought that was hilarious. Weber's does a lot of things that I think are funny. So they're not ludicrous, they're just hilarious. So. Anyway. So that's kind of that's the stuff that we did. It was a kind of a slow weekend. It was a very cold weekend, which kind of explains why we didn't get out and go anywhere, because cold. Jersey was sick too. But even if Jersey hadn't been sick, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't have went very many places or done much stuff because cold. So, oh, you know what I just noticed is that with this wider format, you can actually also see my G.I. Joe comic book over here. Yeah. Or at least part of it. That's a G.I. Joe issue number 26, The Origin of Snake Eyes, if anybody was interested. Yes, I am that kind of a nerd. And yes, my wonderful girlfriend got me that. Was that a birthday present or a Christmas present? It was one or the other. I don't remember which.
Birthday. I was tapping to remember.
Okay. Birthday present?
It's been quite a few years.
Yeah, it was a few years ago. Yeah. And although interesting thing is, I do notice that it looks like there's a curve through here. But I swear that Willie and Morgan are actually straight. I think I even used a level.
Not to be confused with what you did with the. Oh, never mind. You kept that out of the screen, out of the shot.
Yeah, the Beatles are up there too. So yeah, the Beatles and the Outlaws are up above. You can't see those. But anyway, yeah, so that was the kind of things of what we did and where we went. And like I said, it was kind of a low-key weekend. Jersey feeling under the weather. Flu sucks. But yeah, we kind of stayed close to home, didn't do a whole lot, but we did get out a little bit. And I'm sure we got some more stuff coming up this weekend. New things on the horizon. Keep watching. Thursday, we're going to do our regular talk about what's coming up. Things that are coming up in the area. Catch Steel and Stitches. Friday will be the inaugural version of the Steel and Stitches featured Friday product. So we're gonna talk about one of the Steel and Stitches new products every Friday and just kind of talk about those. And that'll be on her channel exclusively. So make sure you're subscribed over there. Make sure you can see that. And so I guess that's about it. We might have something tomorrow too. We might talk music tomorrow, but I haven't decided yet. We might hold off for another week for that.
Daddy's. Oh, get off your brother.
Yes, the dogs.
That was rude.
The old cranky dog has opinions.
Well, would you like
The young dog is sitting on top of the old dog, so I mean he's understandably cranky and has opinions, but still, the old cranky dog has opinions. I would probably be cranky too if someone was sitting on me. It's not getting any better. I shouldn't laugh. All right, you guys.
He's looking at me like, Mom, save me.
It's something. It's all, but hey, they're always entertaining, or they're always something. I was just thinking today that so we have the puppy who's just turned a year old, and reminds me so much, so very, very much of a toddler, uh, because I don't think I've went to the bathroom alone in the last 8 to 10 months. If the door doesn't get pushed all the way shut and latched, he will push the door open. Did you just send me a? Oh, here, let me share this with you.
That doesn't even do it justice, but yeah.
Yes, this is the old and cranky one, and this is the young one, who is now not sitting as much on the old and cranky one as he was. I mean, he was literally like straddled right across here earlier. So, yes, this is Reese and Rolo, our two puppies, and that is the remnants of a rib bone from Christmas. It hasn't even been a month, and that thing's been demolished.
Puppies and their teething.
Puppies like to chew. Yeah.
Yeah, at least he's doing the rib bone. He's definitely in the teething stage of his puppyhood.
Yeah. Yeah, he's. Yeah. Anyway. So, guys, till we talk to you later this week, you guys be safe. Stay warm. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. We'll talk to you soon. See you later, guys.